Look, you and I both know that consistently earning 1% per month in today's markets is nearly impossible. I mean, all signs suggest that Henry must be involved in some kind of illegal dealing, and you have a duty to investigate. If I had a bet, I'd bet it's a Ponzi scheme.
Are you sure you could do something this unethical?
Yes. I mean, don't you understand what I've given you? Stop being skeptical about me and use some professional skepticism when looking at Henry's numbers. Surely you've been trained to spot the issue. I mean, I'm putting the issue on your desk. Now spot it.
Yeah, okay. We'll look into it. And I'll give you a call in 2 or 3 months.
This is useless.
Hey, Diane. Yeah, before you ran out and grabbed my lunch, I have a quick question. Do you remember the name of the young man that we hired about 2 or 3 weeks ago? Yeah, we got him just out of law school. Yes, Tom. I have something perfect for him.
It probably sounded ridiculous to him. Or, more likely, they probably just weren't smart enough to keep up with what I was doing. So rather than digging deeper and deeper into William's claims, they probably just brushed it off. I mean, you can't blame them for doing that.
So when the SEC did finally investigate 6 years later, 6 years after William was pestering them, did you in fact give false testimony under oath to continue the cover-up?
Yeah, I did.
And my last question for you, Henry. How did your friends and family react when they found out what you were doing?
Somebody please say something.
So how much money are we talking? 10 million? 20 million?
Well, I have 50 billion in liabilities.
He said 50 million. Million with an M?
With a B.
I mean, Dad, did you just expect us to be okay with the fact that our whole lives have been a lie? You think we would just let that go?
I'm going to jail. But on the plus side, I was always working, so it's not like your daily lives are going to change.
Well, that solves our biggest problem now, doesn't it?
Well, wait, I mean, Mom, if we lose all our money, who's going to buy my next mansion? I mean, yeah, stealing may be wrong, but we've got to think about how this is going to affect our lives.
Son, we have to stay positive. Worst case scenario, we downgrade from the Billionaires Club to the Millionaires Club. That's not so bad.
Mom, you're starting to scare me with this talk of the Millionaires Club. There's no reason to bring up a dump like that.
I'm sorry, but sacrifices have to be made. Because your father dropped the ball.
Well, excuse me for trying to provide for my family.
You turned us into thieves. No one will think the same way about our family.
Yeah, and more importantly, we're poor.
Dad, how could you do this to us? How are we supposed to live with this shame?
You know, I thought my family would be more understanding, all right? I've been living with this life for years. The amount of work I put into this and all to better our lives, think about that for a minute. Think about what I went through for you, my family.
And how could you not tell us for all those years?
I'm telling you now, all right?
So where do we go from here?
Well, he's definitely going to jail without bail until he dies.
Well, that has been established. What I meant was, what are we going to have to sell?
Oh, sell? I mean, what, are you saying we're going to have to sell all the houses, all 20 of them? And our yacht, too?
It's all gonna have to go.
No.
Your mother's jewelry, too.
No. Not my new ring. Not my 40-carat diamond ring. How can I live on the Upper East Side without diamonds?
Great, Dad. This entire time you had us believing that everything you made, you earned honestly. Instead, you were stealing like a common thief.
What do you want me to say? I've said I'm sorry, and I'm going to jail to serve my time. I don't know what else you want me to do.
I want you to never speak to me again.
I mean, was it worth it? I mean, was it worth us losing everything?
No, it wasn't.